Hey guys, it's King of the Root back with another video. Um, I'm gonna do a quick mini reading and let's see what's going on with Fantasia. So we all saw what happened with Fantasia and her husband coming out and proposing, re-proposing. I think after 11 years. The 11 is very interesting too. It's an interesting number. A lot of times it actually means bondage. But him coming out and proposing at the her concert and what have you, and him crying, her crying. Um, it was actually beautiful from a lot of different for a lot of different reasons because he got on his knees, but then she bowed, and with her being Christian, there were so many subliminal meanings behind it with her bowing down and her kind of bowing down to him with him being the man of the relationship and her kind of submitting her energy over to him. But then we had the father come out and say that he was full of shit. And I've always felt like that too. The father came out and said something of the sort of that one, I guess he doesn't like the guy, he doesn't trust him, but he was saying that recently before the proposal that they had to fire one of her people from her team because I think the husband's name is Kendall was embezzling money, and I think the lady found out. So I guess he got rid of her, and then Fantasia came back and said that it was impossible because she is the executive of the team or the company, and he is the manager or some shit. They are the hot. Them together are the highest above everybody in this situation, or as far as the company and her team. So it'd be impossible for him to embezzle pretty much from a team that is pretty much it's possible for him to take money that's his. He's in charge of. Um, I should have looked at and seen what his full name was before I did this, so we can really look into his energy. Nyoka, can you look real quick and see what Fantasia's husband's full name is?
No, but you can. Here you go.
Oh, sorry, I didn't go take a second to do this reading. I'm bored. I forgot about it. I'm having a second to do my YouTube.
I'm watching a video. That's why I said you can. Here you go. So I'm gonna cut off.
Kendall Taylor. Don't sign in. See what birthday. Let's see what the sign is. I know she's a Cancer. Birthday. Oh wow. No, you know what? Okay, I might take that back. Okay. So Fantasia's a Cancer. He's a Leo. Very interesting match. Very interesting match. Let me see what type of Cancer she is. Let me see what her birthday
Yeah,
is.
you're good. Go ahead. That's why I plugged the phone. You can do what you
No,
need to.
I'm talking to them, baby.
No, that's why I said you can do what you
Okay.
need to on my phone because I don't need it. So go ahead. Like, look whatever you need to. You can keep the phone over there with you.
Thank you, baby.
Yeah. So you don't got to keep, trying to get off and do all. Yeah, you're good. Go ahead.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yo, that's my play baby sister in the back. You know when you got a friend that's close, you're like, that's my sister, in the back. Alright, Fantasia. Hold on, you guys. I should always do that. Should have came and so Fantasia is a June 30th, 1984 Cancer. And she had June Cancer. They're very interesting. June Cancers are very interesting versus July Cancers. Let's look at these numbers too. 639, 1984. 85 was 13, 94 was 13. That's 4, 7, 7, 6. So it comes out to a 13. She's number 4. And he was August 10th, 1980. 8 and 9. So he's in number 9 and she's in number 4. 9, 4, 13. So their numbers are interesting because their numbers put together still come down to a 4. And in Fantasia, when you do her numbers, it keeps coming out to 13, but it keeps coming out to the 4. So he's a life path 9. Excuse me. I forget what the karmic number is the day you're born, if the life path number is 4. So the life path number is when you add it all together. I believe his life path will be 9, and his karmic number is a 1, like mine, because my life path is 9, and I think my karmic number is a 10, which is the 1, because you remove the 0. Anywho, that is what that is. So Kendall Taylor. So let's look at the energy between Kendall Taylor and Fantasia. So what is the true energy between Kendall Taylor and Fantasia Barrino? Kendall Taylor, born August 10th, 1980. August 10th. And she's older than him. No. Yeah, he's older than her. Kendall Taylor and Fantasia Barrino. Kendall Taylor and Fantasia Barrino. Kendall Taylor, Fantasia Barrino. Fantasia Barrino, born June 30th, 1984. Kendall Taylor, August 10th, 1980. He or Leo. Leos are pretty genuine. They can be self-centered. Hermit card flew out and all that. It's a Leo. Or Whitney Houston's. I think I saw the Leos in the game. Just go to Whitney Houston. She's my favorite singer in the world. But yeah, they're made for the stage. They're made to be the center of attention. They love to be the center of attention. Very dignified. Like I said, can be self-centered. Very kind-hearted though. Very kind-hearted. Very giving. So that's interesting that he says that this guy is stealing. Now they can have issues with spending money and overspending. I recently read and heard that you should never give a Leo a credit card, and I believe my mom's a Leo, and they love to spend money, but they have no issues spending money on the ones they love and giving to people. They are ruled by the heart. You know, each sign has a different part of the body they're ruled by, and Leos through and through love giving to people. But like I said, they can be cocky. Not like the Aries like me, arrogant, but can be cocky and can be self-centered. So if he was stealing money, I could see that maybe, or got into some money issues that she didn't know about. I could see that. But was it malicious? I guess we can see. Alright, so what's the energy between Fantasia Barrino and Kendall Taylor? Fantasia Barrino and Kendall Taylor. I'm sorry, you guys. We're 7 minutes in. I'm sorry. Alright. Queen of Wands. I believe that's Fantasia. Uh-oh, you guys. Uh-oh. And the Hermit card fell out while I was shuffling. I feel like this represents the daddy. I feel like, because he's isolated, he's been isolated from the family and Fantasia, and their relationship is, kind of rocky. This represents him coming out of the woodworks and, stepping into the conversation, as we could put it right now. But look at this, you guys. We have the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords representing somebody being sneaky and trying to get away with something. So I believe there may be some truth to this accusation. But let's go further. Let's see what the next card is. Let's see. The Wheel of Fortune. Queen of Pentacles. Page of Cups. The World. That messenger, see? That messenger, maybe the father, bringing the information to the world about... You know, I said this because the Queen of Wands usually represents like a country woman, like your country gal, who grew up like down south with those type of attributes and energies. That's why I said this could represent Fantasia for the moment, but I believe this could also be her, the Queen of Pentacles, or it could be the woman who they said caught, if I'm telling the story right, caught Kendall allegedly stealing from Fantasia. Or this could be Fantasia, the one who holds the coins, who holds the money with all the opportunities and the money. Okay, anywho, let's see. All right, Wheel for the World. And what did they do? We have the Two of Cups. Two joining together in holy matrimony. You know, each card has its own energy and meaning, and then as the psychic or the interpreter, you have to read yourself, and the pictures have meanings too. So I believe this represents them. In front of the World, King of Cups, the father. I wonder if he's a water sign. Usually when you have a I was telling my friend last night, usually when you have a whatever element child, one of the parents usually is one of those elements. So if my mom's a Leo, they usually end up having another fire sign child. Usually the Leo will have an Aries. Usually a Cancer we're going to have a Pisces or some form of a child like that. So we had the King of Cups, and then we had the Moon. Now, who was bringing illusions? So there are some illusions, there is some lies, there are some things that are going on. Now, the Moon also could represent Fantasia because she is a Cancer, and Cancer usually ruled by the Moon. That is their main planet. That's who they're ruled by. So I don't know. Spirit's gonna tell me maybe he came out with some bullshit, or somebody came out with some bullshit, you guys. Or maybe they're telling me right here this could represent Mr. Kendall. And this whole, like they said, like the dad was saying, this whole him wanting to re-propose to her, even though they're already married, in front of the world, was on bullshit, and was to kind of pull the veil under our eyes. You see these three cards, them coming together. You see the story. You see what I'm saying? That King of Cups. Watch this. Give me a cigarette, you guys. This whole shit we saw them do at the concert, and then we had that moon trying to blind us. Kind of like the government and how they do with everything in the world. They present something in front of us while other shit's going on behind the scenes. Five of Swords. Good shuffle. Strength. Leo. The Fool. Nice card. Knight of Swords. I don't know, you guys. The energy's very interesting. It's a lot going on. I should look at Father's birthday if we can find it. I wasn't a fan of Fantasia for years. My cousin who had HIV, which I guess I didn't really add to that part, but my cousin had HIV, he died years ago. When I was younger, he used to love her, and he used to lip sync like her. You know, Fantasia is so extra, and she always does a lot of oohs and ahs, and you know, the looks get to go on when she gets to singing, and he would do it so well, and it would crack me up. And every time I hear it now, I think of that. But so I didn't follow her growing up, so I don't know much about her, and I don't know why I felt like she didn't have a father. So I guess I know why now, because their relationship is estranged. But anywho, I digress. All right, so let's see. So was Fantasia's husband embezzling money from her? Let's see. This is your question. Is Fantasia's husband stealing money from her? Is Kendall Taylor embezzling money from Fantasia Barrino? I guess it'd be Fantasia Barrino Taylor. Is Fantasia's husband stealing money from her? Is Fantasia's husband stealing money from her? Was this fill out Knight of Cups? Was and is Fantasia's husband stealing money from her? Was and is. Ooh, we got the Page of Cups again, you guys. Knight of Cups, Page of Cups. I definitely think he's an opportunist. I definitely think he preyed on her. I think Fantasia has a weakness for light-skinned men. I don't know why. I don't think she has an issue with her color. I just think I just feel it in my heart. She has a thing for light-skinned men. Good-looking light-skinned men. And I think she has an issue with men. I think men are her weakness, and I feel like men, she can be gullible about men. I don't know why. Spirit tells me that. Was Fantasia's husband? Wasn't is Fantasia's husband? King of Wands. The Sun. Do they have a kid together? Page. There's a lot of messenger cards on here. Like a lot of gossip going on. Fulfillment. Do they have a son? Do they have a son? This is the wish card. Things being fulfilled. And this is the card of being content in one place, but pretty much being on a journey Pretty much being content in one place and leaving one place to move on to bigger and better things, to elevate for better things in life. It's like this is Kindle. War. Somebody's up and ready for war, you guys. And they know it's coming and they're set up. See, and they're moving on, moving on. Who's moving on? This is very interesting. Am I getting my answer I was looking for? Somebody's moving on. Let me see this one. He definitely saw opportunity with Fantasia when he married her. He definitely married her out of opportunity. Opportunistic. I think he loves her. I feel like he came with some baggage and there's some secrets. Yeah. He had a jackpot with her. He's very fulfilled and look, there she is. Like I said, she is the Queen of Wands. There she is. This is a good marriage, you guys. This is a good marriage. They love each other. This is a good marriage. They love each other. They're elevating together. They're fulfilling each other. They both have hit the jackpot, and the wishes, both of their wishes have come true. That didn't answer my fucking question. You guys, judgment. They're under a lot of judgment right now. Yeah, because they're happy. See, that's what I was looking for. That card right there. That money card. You know what? They fucked up when they did this proposal. Here we go. They fucked up. This is what it. So the ancestors blocked my question and came in and they wanted to come in and talk about this. They fucked up when he proposed in front of everybody. This is getting ready to open up a can of worms, as we've already seen, and more is going to come out, regardless if we know about it or it's just behind the scenes. But a whole can of worms is about to open up, and it's about to be a whole lot of drama. So some more secrets are going to be revealed. They're getting ready to go. Their marriage is about to be tested with some trials and tribulations. More things are going to be unveiled, whether true or not true. And it's going to be about this husband. He better get, I don't know if he's got some skeletons in his closet or what. And this King of Wands is the father. The father's not done. The father's not done at all. He's coming with more. He doesn't like this guy at all. And he's going to do everything he can to try to make sure that Fantasia and him crumble. Though whether he's right or wrong, I don't know. But for those of you who are saying that the father should stay in his place, that father should not stay in his place. I understand that when we talk from a Christian standpoint, that when a woman marries her husband, that is her king and he is the head of household and nothing else matters. But that's her fucking father and he wants the best for her. And I don't care what he did in the past, that's still her fucking father. Okay? And a lot of times your parents are right. If nobody else should listen to, she should at least keep that in the back of her mind what her father said. Because I'm telling you, Fantasia's blind when it comes to that. When it comes to that pink, see, let me watch the words YouTube. When it comes to the light skin man, the light brights. It's coming. They're going to have some issues, you guys. And judgment is coming. Yeah, see? Told you. The Two of Cups, see? It's about this proposal. It opened up a can of worms. He should have shut his mouth and did the shit behind the scenes. They should have renewed their vows behind the scenes. It should have never been public. Oh no. Ooh, that dad is hot. They're happy though. They're so fucking happy. They both feel like they've made it. See, we're getting all the same cards. King of Cups. King of Cups. We're getting all the same cards. The Magician. And then the Hierophant. See, now that's interesting. The Magician and the Hierophant. Higher up. As also can talk about matrimony. It's some magic going on, but I don't know if it's like magic like voodoo or not voodoo, but you know what I mean. Any type of magic in that way, like practical magic or what? Something going on here. Death. Huh. You know, Fantasia's from the South. She comes from a long line of ancestors who were some prayer warriors, but some of them also you know, I'm sure practice runs of hoodoo and fucking you up with the Bible because you don't have to be a witch to get fucked up. You can get fucked up with the Bible. Some of our ancestors, our grandmothers and great grandmothers would fuck you up with that Bible. That's all they needed was that word. It would fuck you up and bring you to your knees. But Hmm. They better be careful because in the end, this marriage could be ended, man. And I feel like the dad might go and see a root man. He may even throw some roots. He may even use that word. The card hurt. It's very interesting, yeah. But this is a match made in heaven. I don't know if it's supposed to be, but they feel each other. That was my fucking question, though. Excuse me. One more time. All right, let's look at it like this. Is Kendall Taylor hiding anything from Fantasia Barrino? Is this marriage built on truth or lies? Is Kendall Taylor hoodwinking Fantasia? Should Fantasia renew her vows? So do it like a couple questions in one. What is Kendall Taylor's true character? Is he with Fantasia just for the money? Because I think he made his own money too, but I don't think it's any money like Fantasia. She's a celebrity. I think he had his own money and owned his own stuff. I'm pretty sure. I remember the story. She said she met him in a club or something, and called him over, or sent her friend over, or some shit. And that's, you know, is Kendall Taylor who he says he is? Is he a fraud? Is he stealing money from Fantasia? Is he with her just for the money? What is his true character? Is Fantasia blind? Just running this shit. Seven of Wands, the World. Oh yeah, war is coming from the man. War is coming. See, let's just keep redirecting it somewhere else, you guys. Because battle is coming. I don't know, but we're asking about Kendall, so I guess for him, some shit's about to be thrown at him. I guess from the father, maybe the accusations he's throwing out there, and he's prepared though. He was prepared already, and not only that, from the world, judgment from the world about this money, and it gives me the feeling like maybe it might be true in a sense, and I believe this represents Fantasia with all the money. Some heartbreak, some sorrow and pain, and some crying coming. And then we had this. You know, the eight of Wands. It's some things coming, you guys. Some things coming. Knight of Wands. Some things coming. To get at them. Their marriage is about to be hit, you guys. You see that? This is talking about that marriage, man. It's talking about both of them. It's coming. Some shit is going down. See, about money, you guys. See? It's about money. So I guess I get my question. This is what I say because I didn't get a final answer. I didn't get a short answer that I feel comfortable with saying yes or no. Something was done, and Fantasia, whether she may want to overlook it, maybe because maybe when she finds out what the truth is, she won't want to admit that she was wrong after coming out publicly and going against her father. What I will say is that Kendall ain't fully he's not fully not guilty. He ain't fully not guilty. He did something. He was doing something. Messing with her money. They're gonna make it out of this though. I don't think they're gonna divorce, and I don't think it's gonna break them down. I think they will run into some issues. They're gonna stand tall and stand together. Because victory's coming for them. Victory's coming for Kendall after the end of this. After whatever is going to be revealed is revealed, if it is revealed to us. Ooh, Fantasia is very high up. And Fantasia's is protected. Yeah. They're very high ancestors in the industry. She is You see the Empress card. She's a high priest because you know they do all sorts of magic in there. Not saying that she's signing deals with the devil, but if she's in there and she's where she's at, let's give it a buck. Christian or not Christian, she's rolling with him. Remember, she was trying to kill herself years ago. Not even allegedly. Remember, she swallowed all those aspirins or whatever. What the aspirin we're gonna do, girl, bye. But um, she a high priest. Those who know, and she's protected. Her ancestors are watching over her. Kendra better be careful. She got some strong ancestors. Not only that, it's not. And this is a marriage under God, a real marriage under God. Yeah, they both believe in their vows. He not fully innocent though. That was wrong. Where he ain't fully innocent. I believe they're gonna stand the test of time right now. But don't be shocked if in the future. Okay, hold on. We getting deeper in. Hold on now. See that? Blindfold, not seeing things clearly. See that? See that? I'll say this. That man was an opportunist. He picked Fantasia for a reason. I do believe that he loves her. He does. He's built for what's coming for him. They both work. They both pray together, and they built this marriage on a strong foundation. Her father is right in certain ways about certain things. I don't know what it is for sure. They're gonna beat this right now. I'll say that. Fantasia is very protected. That man is very protected. He comes from strong ancestors. God is protecting this marriage. But there is some shit that Fantasia's not seeing. She should be careful. This marriage are gonna is this marriage has already went through some stuff they haven't talked about either, and they're gonna spiritually elevate even more. And I don't think this marriage is going anywhere anytime soon. If Fantasia will actually dig into some things, even though she's telling us she's not, and she's gonna find out some things. And a lot of judgment is gonna keep coming from a lot of different areas. Is he guilty? Yes and no. She should be with him. Yes and no. He really loves her. The father was right. Will Fantasia go on to regret some things? I think so. But this is who she loved. I'm gonna leave it there. You know, some rings I get clear this, I get clear that. I think it's a lot of things going on right now. This is a marriage. I think these people both are very protected too and pray a lot. And some people you can't just read into really like that when you have your barriers set up and your protection bubbles like you're supposed to. And they say their prayers every night like you're supposed to. You can tell. Fantasia, make amends with your father. Don't get online and talk shit about your father. Talk back to him in that way. Keep the shit that's for at home. For at home, that's still your father, and nobody else is going to protect you more than your father and your parents. Now I understand y'all under those Christian beliefs, and you believe your man's head also, and he is, and you should bow to him and not worship him but honor him. But be careful, and make sure you check and see your finances and keep an eye on all your finances. And make sure that man ain't running off and putting your money in secret accounts. That's what I'm saying. Guys, maybe I'll come back with a part 2. King of the Root. Back with another video.